United States provides financial support for food security in Armenia. The United States, through its Humanitarian Agency for International Development, or USAID, has donated $1 million to the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP. The aim is to provide short-term cash assistance to Armenians displaced by the recent conflict in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. Individuals will be able to meet their basic food needs while also giving a boost to community food markets and the local economy. USAID is currently the biggest donor to the WFP. The United States is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for compassion, 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for good governance, 7 Shining World Leadership Awards for promoting healthy living, and Shining World Leadership Awards for justice, protection, and environmental protection, and a laureate of 24 Shining World Leadership Awards for compassion, 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for protection, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for loving care, a Shining World Peace Leader Award, Shining World Caring Leadership Award, and Shining World Super Loving Care Leadership Award. Our gratitude and loving smiles, USAID and WFP. May the kind Armenian people be blessed with an abundance of peace and health in God's grace.
Worldwide Fund for Nature, or WWF, reports real and serious effects of an overheating Mediterranean Sea. A publication released by the WWF warns that its waters are warming 20% faster than the global average, with sea level rises expected to exceed 1 meter by the year 2100. Alarmingly, up to 90% of mollusks have disappeared from Israeli waters, and over 80% of the Pinna nobilis fan mussels have perished in some parts of Spain, Italy, and Corsica. Furthermore, the Gorgonian corals and the Posidonia seagrass, which oxygenate the ocean and provide vital habitat for 20% of the marine species, are declining rapidly. Meanwhile, jellyfish overgrowth and the migration of almost 1,000 new invasive species are devastating the basin's marine ecosystem. To mitigate these impacts of climate change, WWF, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, is calling all leaders to take urgent and far-reaching action. Many thanks, Worldwide Fund for Nature. May humanity quickly embrace the most planet-cooling vegan lifestyle to save our Earth home in divine light.
Environmentally friendlier home created with 3D printers in Belgium. A single-piece concrete home has been created using Europe's largest 3D printer. The 90-square-meter two-story home was built on the campus of experimental architecture at Thomas More University in Belgium and took only 3 weeks to create after several months of preparation. It used 60% less material than a house built using traditional methods and features a unique temperature and humidity control system with water pipes embedded in clay. Authorities in the region hope that commercialization of this technology could help make the European building industry more sustainable. Bravo, architects and researchers in Belgium, on your innovative project to create a comfortable home more efficiently. May your research lead the way for further conservation of the Earth's precious resources in the guidance of the Providence.
New species of prehistoric giant rhinoceros discovered in China. A team of scientists led by Professor Deng Tao of the Institute of Vertebrate Paleontology and Paleoanthropology in Beijing published a report stating that fossils found several years ago in northwestern China's Gansu province are from an entirely new species of ancient giant rhinos. The 21-ton relative of the other giant rhinos that once lived in Pakistan roamed the earth some 26.5 million years ago. The long-necked herbivores were hornless and probably lived in open woodlands where they could easily feed on 7 meters high treetop leaves, which is taller than a modern-day giraffe. What an amazing discovery, Professor Deng Tao and team. While we find out more about our planet's fascinating past, may all humans also transit to the powerful herbivore diet for a sustainable and bright future in heaven's support.
Community shows their appreciations for beloved school custodian. Raymond Brown, the head custodian of White Oak Elementary School in North Carolina, United States, arrives at 5:45 a.m. every working day to get the school ready and then happily greets each student and staff as they arrive. This includes Amos, a 7-year-old boy with autism, who Mr. Brown affectionately nicknamed Famous Amos. The popular custodian's special bond with Amos has helped the youngster gain the friendship of other students. To show due recognition, Amos's mother, Dr. Adrienne Wood, started an online fundraiser that quickly amassed $35,000 within a week. This was then presented to Mr. Brown along with the Famous Amos Award at a surprise ceremony attended by the school community, city officials, and other well-wishers. Our warm praises and congratulations, Raymond Brown. May God bless your loving heart as you keep inspiring many more with your positivity.
University in Singapore offers alternative protein course. Nanyang Technological University, or NTU, in Singapore is planning to offer this first-of-its-kind course in cooperation with the Good Food Institute Asia Pacific, or GFI APAC, a United States-headquartered nonprofit working to expand the plant-based protein sector. The curriculum aims to teach innovations in both non-animal proteins and cell-based meat, and is offered as an elective to undergraduate science and engineering students. It is expected that local talents will thus be developed to meet the soaring demand of the plant-based meat sector in Singapore and beyond. Way to go, NTU Singapore and GFIAPAC, on your smart partnership. In divine wisdom, may more universities and institutions worldwide educate their students on life-saving plant-based proteins as a sure way to address food insecurity and many other global issues of our times.
British woodlands successfully regenerated by local fauna. A recent study by the UK Centre for Ecology and Hydrology has determined that birds and possibly squirrels were responsible for replanting much of two entire forests. In particular, it was found that thrushes had planted the seeds of spiky bushes, such as hawthorn, that grew into a protective cover. This, in turn, allowed the growth of oak trees from acorns that were most likely buried as winter reserves by jays and possibly grey squirrels. The older of the two forests studied had been a barley field 59 years ago. Now it is a mature woodland containing 390 trees per hectare, 52% of which are oaks. Thank you, UK Centre for Ecology and Hydrology, for your fascinating study into the natural life rejuvenating intelligence of the animal and plant kingdoms. In heaven's blessings, may your research encourage humans to appreciate the animals and return more land to them, to work in harmony with nature.
Let's have